Welcome, my name is Sarah and I'm a librarian, and this video is going to be about search terms. So we're going to ask, why are they important and how do I come up with them? So I'm going to say that they're important for a few reasons. They can help you focus, develop your topic. You can think of creating search terms as part of your pre-write process. So they're definitely important when you're just starting out. But then also as you move forward in your project, they're important because they're going to help you in your research. They're going to help you find the information that you're looking for, that you're going to need in order to write your paper. And then how do we come up with them? Certainly, if you've been thinking about your topic, you might have some ideas about what are the terms or concepts around them. So you might just know some search terms on your own, and that's great. But you can also find them through reading, whether that's a book or an article, or something that most of us do on a regular basis is look at Wikipedia. So all of those are great ways to create search terms, and we're going to work through an example in just a minute. So when starting to think about your topic, it's important, and then how to create search terms around it, it's important to think about what's your main topic, and then what are the specifics. So you might start with something really broad, and you will want to narrow it down a little bit. And there's lots of ways to do that. So you can do it through geography or date or population. So if you're looking at a specific location or a time frame, current or historic, or a specific population, how is your topic related to, or does it affect women or children or men or families or immigrants, something like that. Then you want to think about, are there theories around your topic, or sort of even broad concepts? And then are there arguments or values? Is something a positive or a negative? Is it like a pro-con situation? So sort of starting to think about the specific things that you're going to be looking for in terms of your research, but also how are you going to be writing this assignment? It's important also to think about types of information. Do you need data or a study? Do you need an interview? But then also, do you need a scholarly article or a newspaper source? So there's lots of different ways that types of information can inform sort of what you look for. And you can include research or study or data or interview as a search term as well, and that can help you find things. And overall, it's important to have both general terms and specific terms, because ultimately combining your terms in different ways is going to get you different results. And sometimes a really specific term is going to be more helpful, and sometimes a broader or more general term is going to be helpful. So an example of this, if my main topic is libraries and Twitter, I'm a librarian. I manage our library's Twitter account, so I'm interested in how do other libraries do this? What does this sort of social media phenomenon look like in libraries broadly? I can focus it college libraries specifically. Sometimes there are also university libraries, right? College and university are often used interchangeably, or academic libraries. So public libraries are certainly using Twitter, but I'm specifically interested in college or academic libraries. And then population might be students. Our library is using it to reach out to students, or to faculty, or to both, right? So these are a population that I'm looking at. And then another area that I might focus on is sort of what are libraries doing with their Twitter? Is it strictly for information sharing? We have this new book, for example. Is it some kind of outreach? There's a program going on and we want students and faculty to come to it. Or is there some kind of marketing, right? You can get research help at the library, those kinds of different things. So these might be specific avenues of my topic for me to explore. And then a couple other things that I might consider maybe keep in the back of my mind New York City, right? That's the specific location. That's where we are. So this might be too specific in terms of a search term, but I might find that sort of incorporating New York City into my paper is helpful. But maybe not. You're not necessarily going to use all of the search terms that you create. Social media, of course. So Twitter is a specific type of social media, but social media is the sort of broader or more general term. And then smartphone, like whether or not I use this, I'm not really sure at this point, but certainly most people look at social media on their phones. So how does that affect how libraries use their social media accounts? So all of these things I just kind of brainstormed because they were things that I was thinking about, but definitely it's important to do some reading and think about sort of how can you create terms on your topic. So this is an example of students that worked on their topic academic integrity and college students. So you can see they made their places very specific: New York City, Manhattan College, maybe also the Ivy League. But then they had a lot of other terms around concepts and theories and people and social and cultural terms. They had athletes and scholarships, and then there's also ethics and morals and cheating and plagiarism and dishonesty and GPA, honor code, even Adderall, right? So lots of different things related to academic integrity and college students. So from a really broad example or a broad topic, they've identified a lot of different ways that they could narrow it down by focusing in on a few things. And so that's why I say that creating search terms is helpful for not only narrowing your topic in the sort of pre-write phase, but also in the end you can use these terms to find information. So that's the basics of thinking about and creating search terms. Thank you.